Welcome back everyone. It's a welcome return on the channel for Fallout 76. Now we did play some of this last year, but we was doing the daily and weekly challenges. Now we have got a big update happening on the game in March this year for the Ghoul update. There's 20 odd new perk cards, 5 new legendaries and a totally new playstyle in the game. The first time in a Fallout game they allow you to play officially as a Ghoul. So it is quite a big update coming in. And there's still a lot of people that's got a very bad opinion of this game. It has changed a lot in the 6 years it's been out now. Probably 6.5 years. It's had a lot of good updates and it's in a very good place now. It still has a few bugs here and there and a few crashes here and there. But a lot of games do these days. So we're going to be doing a playthrough, but I'm going to set myself some rules in it. Now, I have got Fallout first, but I won't be using Fallout first in this playthrough. We're going to be doing the weakest range weapons in the game at the moment are bows, crossbows and pistols. Now the pistols are going to get an upgrade in the March update. It's already on the PTS, we know some changes are coming in. So I am going to do a pistol, a bow and a crossbow build. Now the problem is I can't do crossbows until at least level 15 and I've got to get the plan. And bows are very hard to get at the very start of the game, so I'll probably end up using whatever I've got available until I find my first pistol or bow, and then I'll use that throughout the rest of the game. Now I'm going to set some conditions on myself as well. I'm going to allow myself to fast travel, but only to locations I've already visited by foot. And I'm also going to allow myself to do events, but after the event finishes I must walk back to Vault 76 or my camp, and I think that's about as fair as I can. Otherwise it'll be just 20 minutes of me trying to run from one side of the map to the other. Again, it's quite fun to do that, but it's not very engaging content. So I've set myself those rules. I'm not going to be accepting any charity, so if anybody offers me stim packs or anything like that, I won't be accepting them. I'll probably just cut away and just tell them I'm doing this for a video, I don't want to do it on this playthrough. I'm also not going to transfer anything from my additional characters, so I'm going to be doing this the same as a day one player coming into the game. I'm also going to stop myself from using any scrap boxes. So if I want to store anything, I need to bulk it up and store it into my stash. Now we do have a decent sized stash when you start the game. Stash is never an issue until you probably get a level 50 plus. So that's enough of me talking. Let's start a brand new playthrough. It has been a long time since I've seen this cutscene at the start.
War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together, knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Okay, I still can never beat the intros for Fallout games. They're just something special. I am a little biased. I am a big Fallout fan.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept. But it's time to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Today is Reclamation Day. It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Okay, I am going to leave a lot of them talking, and I'll try not to talk over it when possible. So I'm just going to do a baseline character, not going to change much on there. You will very rarely see your character. And let's just call myself Sam on this one. And you can, again, you will see this on screenshots quite a lot. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Well, let's just stick with that, take a snapshot, and let's get into the game. So there's not much you can do in here. I'm just going to take... Well, again, there's not a lot you can take in here. You can interact with a few items. And use that. But again, there's not a lot. Okay, happy Reclamation Day. Today's the day, everyone. Reclamation Day. We've been preparing for this moment for 25 years. We're ready. You're ready. America's waiting for us. So let's get out there, the Overseer. Countdown to Reclamation Day. We've opened the remaining liquor rations and the official Vault-Tec party hats. Overseer will give you a speech at 10 minutes to midnight and we'll lead the countdown. Have fun, everyone. The other one is just a game, so I'm going to reject it. So I don't think there was anything else I could interact with in here. It's very straightforward until you get outside the vault. And this is where you get your first Pip-Boy from. And it does automatically track the missions in the top right of the screen. You can focus on the missions you want to do and just remove the stuff that you're not doing. So now there's not a lot we can do. Like I said, this is a...
tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility. Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you. When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Message repeats in 24 hours. System breakdown.
Okay, so we found our first note of the playthrough. So it's a love note. Dear Lisa, dearest Lisa, do you know that my heart skips a beat every time you enter? Your sweet voice rings milk and 3 sugars, please, in my dreams. I long to kiss you. I want, you only know me as the one makes muffins, delivers drinks, but I am so much more. I have seen the Congo. I visited indigenous tribes in the South Pacific. Too boastful. I want to be with you. I want to protect you. I want. And that's it. Oh, okay, I did forget you can do that. I was going to say it was a bit hard to read the text on that one. But again, it doesn't allow you to take that note. And there isn't much more you can do in here. You have to follow the path it's sort of laid out for you. The way the lore is all these other rooms in here is all the fellow players you'll see around the wasteland. And it just tells you where to go. You can talk to Crunchley.
At last! Today is your reclamation day. I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get out there and see the world.
I'm ready to go.
Excellent. Adventure and opportunity awaits you, sir. The kiosks have valuable information to help you thrive out there. Best get cracking! Reclamation Day. How exciting.
Okay, it doesn't let me go back for any of the other options.
Another day, another opportunity to leave Vault 76. What do you say?
So some purified water, some Radex. Be very useful at the start of the game. Eventually you will get so much of it you just end up selling it.
Always stay stocked with
Radaway, more stim pack.
Don't forget to use them. It must be terrifying leaving this warm, secure vault for a hostile wilderness with no running water or electricity. No creature comforts out there, sir. You want it, you build it.
Now that item we picked up there was the building system in here, the camp building. Now if you come round the back here, there is an overseer's office you can get into with some more lore.
Next to someone else.
I think it's all on the terminal if I remember right. Full tech report. 25 years after the vault doors close, you are to prepare your citizens to leave Vault 76 and begin the process called reclamation. Specifics will be disseminated automatically as of the time approaches. After Reclamation Day, you are personally ordered to find and secure 3 nuclear silos, codenamed Alpha, Bravo and Charlie. If these sites are still nuclear capable, ensuring nobody except Vault-Tec can access or launch nuclear ordnance. To be clear, even if there is other authorities within government, militia or otherwise, their claims are to be ignored. Vault-Tec alone maintains jurisdiction. And the parameters. Congratulations, Overseer. Vault 76 is one of the most important projects that Vault-Tec has completed. No expense has been spared on building, staffing and selecting the inhabitants of the Vault. The cream of the crop of America have been chosen, including luminaries from Vault-Tec University. Special classes and instructions you've received about managing the Vault do not apply to this assignment. Vault 76 is special. Your mission is to see to your livelihood and well-being of all your residents and make sure they are ready to colonise. It is to be expected you will face challenges we haven't prepared you for. Adapt, learn and thrive. America is counting on you. So basically all the vaults had an experiment on there. This is saying this vault was a controlled one. It never had any experiments. Operational procedures, day-to-day duties. Your job as an overseer is to see the overall health and safety of Vault 76, avoid loss of life at all costs. The Vault residents have been carefully chosen for their unique skills and temperament. Due to the aptitude of the Vault residents, you may be presented with unique challenges in maintaining order. As a last resort, each domicile can be locked down and the residents imprisoned for any duration you deem appropriate. Enforced solitary confinement can lead to psychological issues, so factor that in. Although the vault doors cannot be opened from the inside, keep the entry clear of all unauthorised personnel. The security team will stow all weapons and munitions after amended entry period and will be armed solely for non-lethal devices. If America is to be rebuilt, every life in this vault is special. Preserve them all. And the mandatory shutdown. Our studies have shown, even after a relatively short duration of living with the amenities of Vault-Tec, that test subjects can grow and depend on them. That will not do for Vault 76. After the all clear message is received, Vault 76 will shut down all function inside of 24 hours. Air circulation will cease last, and you should warn the Vault residents that staying inside the Vault can be lethal after this period. Everyone must leave the nest. It's imperative that all residents are focused on the important job of rebuilding America. On archive files, this is for the Reclamation Day. We've counted down to midnight. I haven't seen everyone cheer like that since the Vault baby number 1 was born. I called lights out a couple hours ago. Had to get security to help a few people to their beds. Then the volunteers and I got all the standees set up just like we practiced. Need to make the final recording and then it'll be time to head out the door, and I wish I could be there to help everyone out the way, but you know, that'll make me proud. As instructed, we set up the survival packages. I've addressed everyone to run fast and far from Vault 76 as soon as the doors open. We have no information about what awaits us. Vault-Tec says we're America's best hope. Now we'll find out. Annual Review 2100. At current count, 6 residents are under disciplinary lockdown. That's up from 4 last year. The morale officer has managed to quash the worst rumours about Appalachia, cannibal mutants, burning rain, whatever tensions are high. It's generally pretty easy to maintain order. The pedigree of the most of the residents is impressive, to say the least, but competence sometimes means arrogance, and arrogance means my authority gets tested more often than it should. Hydroponics have been struggling to keep up with demand, and I've been loath to institute mandatory rationing, but in 2101 that may be necessary. 76 is full to bursting with people, more than we anticipated. The award ceremonies are a great way of stroking the most ardent egos. Since everyone's so damn competitive, the low point was somebody losing the teeth in a fight over the Best Dental Hygiene Award. The senior staff have been exemplary, as always, very dependable and loyal. It's been a struggle to keep our overachievers placated, but another year down and we're still here. The Vault 76 World Cup has proved to be a huge success. The ball damn near broke the jukebox, but the energy in the old auditorium is just amazing. And deleted files, we can't access anything like that. And the last one's a player holotape, so I'm going to reject this. And I'm going to play it when we get outside. We should have one more. Don't we have one with perk cards? Ah, it's down here. That's our camp.
The whole point of Reclamation Day? Reclaiming Appalachia? Never too late.
Your camp is the key to survival and rebuilding, so use it often.
And here's the one with the perk cards.
But you possess the skills to not only survive, but thrive.
Been a while since I've done this. I thought somebody'd give you a perk card pack. And this is the moment the door opens. Really good moment in any Fallout game.
Ciao! Arrivederci!
Au revoir.
Auf Wiedersehen!
Vaya con Dios.
Buen viaje!
They grow up so fast. Happy Information Day. Now go get 'em.
Now, you can start automatically at level 20 these days. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to start off at level 2. With what I know about the game, I'm pretty certain I can level up pretty fast. I want to do this as anybody starting the game. But again, you do have pre-builds now. This is something that came in, I think, about a year ago. But yeah, we'll start off at level 2. One of the most important ones for leveling up is inspirational. If you get that early, it will help you level up. And this game is so full of lore. It looks like we come out on a bad day. The weather doesn't look too great. And we've got to level up. Do we get anything to spend on this one or not? Oh no. It's already equipped the perks I've got and I've got nothing else. That's fine. Just let these quests just start up on the top right. And just let the tool tips up on the top left. Get out of the way. Okay, so let's speak to Pennington first.
Sir, those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Any idea what those two are doing up here?
Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening, but I'm not sure if she believed me.
You sound like you think they're up to something.
I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth.
What's been going on out here?
Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to?
Have you seen the Overseer?
Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right.
I ought to be on my way.
Oh, do be careful out there, sir.
I think it's down below. There's normally a box with some starter gear in.
Got to be a way in there.
We will speak to them, and then between here and going to the next camp, I'll play that holotape we picked up in the vault. So I've got some 10mm and a Molotov. These are what the game provides for new players. And there's a note on there, welcome to the wasteland. Welcome to the wasteland. Hell of a place, isn't it? There's a lot of danger and a lot of excitement waiting for you. I've got some help. When I first stepped into this big, beautiful, irradiated world, I figure you deserve the same. So in that spirit, I built a little box of gift giving. A place for the haves to leave something for the have-nots. If you see something you want, take it. If not, well, you'll survive. Good luck out there. And this is what they added in probably around 2 years ago, helping out new players start here. They changed all this. Initially, you had a lot of liberators around here, which could be really difficult when you're coming out of the vault. So let's have a look at what weapons we've got. Hopefully they'll give us a 10mm. So I want to favourite that. Okay, it's already favoured, and I've got 500 shots for it. That's going to be my go-to weapon. I will be using VATS a lot because again on Xbox it is just so much better. The aiming's not exactly great. So let's put our weapon away. It doesn't really affect when you talk to people in this game, but I'm going to be playing this as a good guy, and then the next playthrough I'll probably do as a more evil character. So let's talk to Lacey.
Whoa, whoa. Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open?
The door's still tight. No one's getting in.
God damn it. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? A new bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
The big one? What are you talking about?
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
There's just treasure out here?
Well, yeah. There was this big broadcast, but shouldn't you know it was in there?
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
No, I'm not going to force them to give me a weapon. I'll just go with the other options. What else can you tell me about the treasure?
Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them.
What can you tell me about the area?
About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire.
What's the world like out there?
We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been.
Did you see another vault dweller go by, an overseer?
If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point.
I better be going.
Watch yourself out there.
Okay, so for anybody that's not played the game, let's just zoom out. That map is all explorable. And then in a couple of patches ago, they added all this area down the bottom here as well. It is absolutely massive. To walk from one side to the other, it's going to take you a good amount of time. Probably about 30 minutes to an hour to walk from one side to the other. Each biome's different. So there's a forest area here. There's a toxic area up here. There's the mire down here, which is like a jungle type thing. There's a barren wasteland in the centre. This one here is the Cranberry Bog. And this one is Shenandoah, the latest one that got introduced. And over here, you've got the toxic zone. So this zone, if you don't wear like a mask or an helmet or something going into the zone, you've got a chance of picking up diseases through your lungs. So yeah, really, really big the game is. And there's a lot to explore. There's probably a good 100 to 200 hours gameplay here. if you do all the missions and read all the notes and do all the lore without you doing any of the repeatable content. So we want to head. Okay, so there's our first enemy coming up here. Not too bad. Been a long time since I've used a pistol in this game. There is a couple of places we can visit down here. Just making sure there's nothing else. Okay, we'll go over here and let's kill him. Okay, that is one of the bugs that do happen in here sometimes. If you don't give them a chance to get up, they get stuck in this state. But you can do an area loot, which I have got on here. And I will keep that on. It's just a good quality of life. Now, there is a cabin I want to visit, which is on the map there. You'll see like a little house symbol. There's normally a couple of goodies you can pick up there, and there's a few enemies to kill there. Okay, somebody's around. I took a bit of damage, not too much. Now, I am going to try to run this as a permadeath, and I'm going to try not to die, but I'm not doing it as a permadeath series. Now, the flowers and stuff like that's not really useful. Wood's good, because you use a lot of it for cooking. So if you ever come across early in the game, I've currently got how much? 165 carry capacity. I have got to get used to that because I'm used to running around. My main character on the Xbox is 770-ish, somewhere around there. And it's got probably around 600 to 700 carry capacity most of the time because of the gear I've got. So let's keep heading over to this. I will be sneaking a lot because in the early game I haven't got much armour, much defence, so I will be doing quite a bit of sneaking. The one good thing is when doing bows and crossbows is they are silent, the majority of them. So the ticks are up there. There's a couple of settlers over there. And I'm not used to having this little AP as well. Thick blood sacks are really useful for a later quest. Still more around here because I'm still getting the danger. That was a spit attack he just did. Still more around here. I will take your leather's going to be really important in the early game. Let's find out where this last bug is. There is a workbench there I'll use in a minute, but I want to find this last bug. In the early game, just pick up
some supplies I could use when I'm fixing things up around here. Think you got something like that?
Wood is pretty flexible. You can really do a lot with it. Think that would help?
That'd be great. What can you give me?
10 wood scraps. I've got a bit of lumber. Take this.
I appreciate it. This is going to really help me out.
Okay, I don't know. I don't remember seeing that quest before. So, like I said, they have added a lot of things I'm not going to recognise. But yeah, when you're around here, just loot everything. In the early game, any resource is going to be good. Brewing stations. Mace. And we can break him down. We're going to break him down at workbenches, but like I said, we can't use a scrapper to store it away. Don't know where this last bug's gone to. Oh, he's stuck under the world. I don't technically need the spoiled meat. That's just going to weigh me down. Empty paint can, some waste acid. It's all going to be good at this stage. And the main reason I want is over here. So we get our first plan. We make sut tea. But I just want the water. Crab meat. Canned dog food's good because it's food that doesn't go off. And I'll take the combat knife just to break down to try and get this plan. Let's see if we can cook anything. And I will be playing this game in first person. It's just how I play these.
I'm getting so sick and tired of those thorn bushes.
We can make 2 boiled water. And then we can turn that into some tato juice, which is going to give us some AP and some health if we need it. We'll do the grilled hermit. We do the ragstag. It's going to be carry capacity. And because we haven't got any mutations...
This place
both
hard work.
Carnivore and herbivore is going to be good for me. And I'll do the syrup because it can just give me an agility. I don't need glowing resin at this point in the game.
Barrels don't get you. Rads will.
And we are nearly up to the other level already. What else is in here? Leather torso mod. We'll take that. I'm going to break down a lot of this now. I'm just going to break down everything. I don't need any of this because we won't be using any of it. We'll keep the leather armour. Party hat we'll keep.
I'm getting real muddy.
I could keep that, but at this stage of the game, the acid is more important. So again, the next place we want to be heading towards is where this marker is. Speak to Lane. So that's where I'm going to be heading towards. There is some super mutants over there we could fight, but again, with a pistol without any modifications, probably isn't the best call. Just making sure the weapon's fully loaded when we've got a bit of time. We'll grab any mutt fruits. If anybody's played Fallout 4, we can make an adhesive farm in the very early game. That is really, really good. But I'm just looking around. So he's not hostile, so that's fine. Another little camp here with a load of goods in. There's a wood pile there. He won't let me get these, unfortunately. We've got our second recipe. A lot of recipes, if I've got them, I won't be picking them up. Because a lot of these early recipes are just not going to be any good. Flowers I don't really need. Like I said, I'm just looking around for wood while I'm heading down towards Lane. There used to be a lot of enemies around here. I don't know if they're here anymore. It's not a place I really visit as an high-level character. And this is going to be the first daily quest. Is that giving me a level up? Okay, we'll gladly take that. Let's go and see what we can get on our level up first. So where do I want to go? I'm thinking intelligence. Intelligence is what is going to give you more experience in the early game. But you don't have to take the perks for that. So let's have a look what perks are going to be useful. Chem weight is going to be useful, but not this early in the game, so I'm not going to worry about that. Butcher's Bounty can give me double the meat, so... Rifleman, again, not going to be using rifles. I'm going to be using bows, so it would be good to get that, but we haven't got... It's going to be a while before we can get a bow. so it's not that great. No, that's not good. Probably inspirational is where I'm going to go with it. Non-automatic pistols now do 10% more damage. Actually, I'm going to go with that. Just a bit more damage on our guns, because again, guns aren't really that strong in this game. And this is our stash box. We can just store a load of stuff in there. So we've broke down, I think, all our junk. So let's... There is a workbench around here somewhere. I think it's down the back here.
Don't let the wasteland get you.
Cap stash over there, so we've got some caps finally.
Everyone still squabble all the time.
I have already finished the season on here, but there is a season pass I'll show you in a second.
Down trees, but does not require punch or...
People are very generous in this game, so you will see people coming up to me trying to give me stuff. And like I said, I will refuse them. But yeah, there's a lot of people in here who just wants to help other people out. Disease cures are really good with some of the things. I don't think I can use this until 25. Yeah, 25. That's going to be a big thing at level 25, because what I'm going to start doing is doing a crafting build, and I'll show you when we hit level 25.
They're always
Dirty water, not great, but not bad.
Friend, can I get you anything?
Bottle's going to give me glass.
You know what we could use more of?
Quartermaster's report.
Does the next caravan come by again?
Yeah, some of the fonts in this game aren't great, so let's view it for this way. Hi, Rucker, Madam Rucker, General, Quartermaster-in-Chief. Anyway, just sending in my usual report. We have scavenged quite a lot of unusual junk. Much of it is very unhelpful when it comes to it. You know, surviving. For instance, my record indicates only 6 cans of cram, but nearly 90 bottles of beer. Which is great for morale, and for keeping our lookouts so cross-eyed they couldn't see the scorch coming from a mile away. But not so great for nutrition. I also have to say, and I apologise if I'm stepping...
9 Radstag steaks.
Go back into that note. Oh, we've got the survival backpack. I didn't realise we got one early in the game now. I will try and make that as soon as possible to give me more. So let's finish reading this note. So where do we get up to? I have to say, and I apologise if I'm stepping over the line here, but I do not agree with this policy we have of giving away all our bandages and canned goods in the name of world peace, or whatever we want to call it. I know, I need to bring it up with Lane. I try being passive-aggressive about it, emphasise on passive of course, and he hasn't taken the hint. Maybe you could send him your own passive-aggressive letter. Emphasise on aggressive please. It would be very helpful. Signed, yours, humble servant of June Seaver, Esquire. Again, I don't remember ever reading that note. And I've got an order from Marie Chavez. This is off somebody. Must be off one of the goblins we looted. Goblins. One of the ghouls we've looted. I need you to make the monthly scouting run to Vault 76. Those doors have to open sometime. Don't take risk. Observe for a few days and come back. Maria. And we will hear more about Maria. She's a part of these guys here are all responders, and basically like the Red Cross in a sense of this world. They want to help people. And let's speak to Lane.
Hello there, stranger. Where'd you come ambling in from?
It's a long story.
All right, well, I won't press you on it. Not my place to poke and prod. I'm an outsider myself, in a manner of speaking, and it's making my job a tad difficult. Oh, excuse me. Let me introduce myself. Name's Lane Platt. I'm with the Responders. We're a band of self-titled do-gooders around these parts. Appalachia's filling up fast, and we're trying to keep everyone hale and healthy and off each other's throats.
A noble goal.
I like to think so. It gives me hope that we can one day right all the wrongs in this world. Now, there's a lot going on in this neck of the woods, more than I can tackle myself. You got ferocious beasts roaming the forest, creepy cult moving into the caves, and all manner of people about ready to go to war with one another. All that is to say, I could use a hand, and I'd be willing to pay you for yours. What do you think?
I'd love to help.
Why, that is just terrific. Thank you 1,000 times over. Here's the job for today. We aren't the only ones moving into the forest. We got some new neighbors, and I would like to keep on their good side. We have some supplies, bandages, a little food, that you can whip up into a little care package for them. Do that for me, and you'll earn your reward.
Of course.
Thank you. See that it's delivered safely.
So, gather care package material. What do we need for that one? Because these are new quests to me. I've never done these ones. So go into data. It's going to be under daily. So this one, every day it will reset. Doesn't actually say what it is. But I want to have a look at that plan we've got for the backpack. So again, a lot of this stuff I've got down here is all atomic shop stuff. I won't be using any of this stuff in this playthrough. Only the stuff we pick up. Same here, a lot of this. It's all stuff I've picked up over the years I've been playing. And I can't do anything. So where was the backpack then? Small survival backpack. Can we do any mods for it? Now, I don't know if that's... because I don't remember having that on any of my other characters. So that must be something they give you at this early. Just show it as an atomic shop one, so I won't do that then in that case. Can I upgrade any more pieces of gear? We can turn it to boiled. I've only got 4 adhesive, so I can only do 4 pieces.
Everyone's so squabble all the time. We have to come together to survive.
I want to save my adhesive for when we can get the plan for extra carry weight. Build is okay, but it's not the top tier. It's only going to give me 2 extra damage resist, so I'm going to leave that and see if there's anything I can do with that gun, which is over here, the weapons workbench. Because that 10mm is going to be our main weapon for quite a while.
In the old White Spring Resort. Weren't we supposed to get a Blue Ridge caravan route set up this way?
So I can put a long barrel on there to give me more range. But I would need some screws, so I need some fans or something. I could put a reflex sight on there, which is good. But I need aluminium for that and nuclear material. Okay, there's another note over here to Addy. Dear sister, I hope this letter finds you well. I hope it finds you at all. If not, then it's good therapy, I suppose. No small comfort. I have many regrets about how we parted, but I hope you and Father will forgive me for my arrogance. I believe wholeheartedly that fighting those bandits was the right course of action. I saw you both as cowards, unwilling to stand up for yourself. A disastrous outlook. I should have joined you on the caravan. While I had the chance, instead I lost my family and nearly lost my life. I've settled in well with a group here in Appalachia that call themselves the Responders. They're good people, and they want to build a peaceful world, like how home used to be. I believe in their mission, and though it will be a long road, I think we will at least be able to carve out a little niche of civilization for ourselves. Because I regrettably have some combat experience, they are calling me constable and asking me to keep the peace. I emphasise with the mission, but I'm not a fan of the title. It's not who I am anymore, but I didn't want to protest. They've been so good to me. I hope that one day you and Father will return from wherever that caravan has taken you, and I can show you the home we're building here. You don't have to stay, but maybe it will convince you that your brother, not such a bad person after all. It's that too much to ask. Then I apologise. Wishing you the best. Regardless, Lane.
Oh.
So that's his backstory. Again, I've never read that note because I don't come here very often. So where does it want me to go for that daily quest? If it's local, I'll do it. I'll just continue playing, that's fine.
Brotherhood would share what they learned.
Well, the Wayward's down there.
Could benefit so many.
So it must be local to here because it's saying it's in this area.
Remember, some of us still want what's best for us.
So let's just do this quickly. These daily quests is a good way to get some experience, some free stuff. And where's the last one? It's in that direction.
I wish that Brotherhood would share what they've learned with the rest of us. It could benefit so
I'm guessing we've got to go back to Lane. Craft a care package. So it's telling me it's on the Tinker workbench.
Settlers are going through.
It's going to be under quest items. And where have we got to deliver it to? All the way up the top. Okay, I'm not going to go up there at the moment. I'm going to turn it off and we're going down to the Wayward. There is a little farm on the way down there, which is normally some low-level enemies we can fight. Let me just make sure I'm going the right way. Oh, actually, I think the farm was over here. We'll come back to it later. We'll just continue going towards the Wayward. Ah, there is a farm over here. You can see it on the bottom compass. Now I do have to be careful because I'm used to having a lot more AP than this. There is somebody about because I'm in caution. Oh, it's a firefly over there. Oh no, there's a ghoul on the road. And I think I just got hit behind by somebody. That's just one of the dailies that's just popped up. I haven't even looked at them. Farms are going to be a good way to get potatoes, get corn, get mute food. These used to do a lot more damage than this. Yeah, there is a scorched over there because we've only been fighting ghouls up until now. I just can't wait until I can get the bow. I do like using the bow. I think he went into the house. My stealth is non-existent at the moment. There he is over there. And these have weapons. Now these are petrified corpses. You will see them around the area. So that one I opened up and I got a cake pan. But you can get random loot from them. And a lot of enemies do drop the ammo for the weapon you've got. This was a change in the last update, so you see he's dropping loads of loot, where before they used to drop loads of guns. So they only drop the gun they've got equipped. The rest of the stuff, it's just in loot form. Make sure there's nothing in here. Mirrors are a good place to get chems. And just hopefully there's something around here. That's going to be wood. Beer can give me charisma if I want to sell stuff. Let's go upstairs. I think this... If Probably somebody up here. And magazines. Those are just like temporary boosts in the game. And a friendly cat. And that will have a screw in, because we needed a screw for the weapon. And there should be some out by the barn as well. Well, there's two there. If he's running to me, it means he's melee. Where are you going? And that one had a crown above his head, so he's like the boss monster as sent. He's like the leader of the pack. Tends to have more loot. Yeah, we've emptied all this out, and if we pop over to the barn, which is up the back there, there's some loot I can get up there. Should be some stuff around here as well. Fertilizer. I'm just hoping there's a workbench. Yeah, there's one there, so that's great. I should have dumped some of my junk in my stash when I was in that last area. I was hoping there might be some aluminium in here. Oh, there's an aluminium can at the bottom there. You can tell because it's just a lighter colour than the others. Remember this fertiliser here because it's very good for one of the events that pop up on the map. Yeah, I could have done with putting that on. Short humping rifle, that can be scrapped down. Because I'm never going to use it. And that's how you get mods for a lot of stuff, so I picked up a mod by scrapping it. Yeah, there's more over that side. Where's the... Oh, that's the way I'm going. Let's go up here first. There should be a couple up here.
Always together.
And there is a lot of workbenches around this start. I'm probably never going to be using that barbed cane, so I can scrap that down. Gives me 2 steel. Again, steel is very easy to get, so it's not something you need to worry about. How are we doing on carry capacity? We are getting quite heavy because I didn't dump my junk off. We've got about 60 carry capacity. Just checking in, see if there's a Nuka-Cola. No. Okay. I sort of stunned him, so that's great. I could do with finding some more 10mm, because that's how I'm going to get the mods for this. What weapon did I pick up? A pipe revolver. I will keep that because, as you can see, it uses a different ammo and it's a lot more powerful. So I will keep that. It's got a piece of plastic and that's fine. So let's put that pipe revolver on here. Now this game does have a survival system light, as I call it. You get bonuses for using water, but you don't really get negatives. So let's put... Have I got any water on me? I've got some antibiotics. I've got boiled water, that will do. And we did have some food in here, so... Oh no, my food and water hasn't gone down, so that's fine. Must be because I'm a new player. And now we want to head down to there. So we want to go to the next... So straight in front of me. Can't remember if there's more enemies in here. Might be... Yeah, there. And I do remember there being a lot more... We took a lot more damage when I played through here the last time. So they must have changed some things on it. Let me just get out this area quick because it is irradiated. I picked up another weapon then, so... I will keep it because they all use different ammo. Again, ammo, we've got loads of it at the moment. Any good loot in here? Oil, I'll definitely take that in the early game. Light metal arms, yeah, let's learn that. I have got the radio switched off, and I did mention I'd do events. Now there is 2 events on the map, which I won't be doing, and that is Moonshine Jamboree, because it has music on that which will copyright claim any video which I've had happen before, and the other one is Test Your Metal. Now I might just turn the music off and do them eventually, but at the moment I'm not going to worry about those 2. We won't be doing any events in the first episode. I just want to get down to the Wayward as my main task. And if anybody see me play other games, they know I'm a bit of a loot hoarder. This game's no different. That's fine. I've picked up nothing else. And I've got about 55 space still left, so I'm pretty good on space. When I first played this, you never got a backpack that early in the game. So I need to get that way. We're going to do the quests with the Wayward, or the Wastelander quests. We're going to do those until we can get the bow plant. I forgot this only has a short bow on it. And I'm used to having mutations as well. Yeah, stamina's really low, really terrible this low. Now there was a chest down here. Oh, there's one there. Those are only weak ghouls. If we come across normal ghouls, they'll probably take a lot more damage off me. Yeah, and this is a great place for corn. We do want to drop a camp down at some point. Oh, actually, it won't let me collect them. Oh, it allows me to collect some of them. But yeah, we want some of these down, and we want to try and plant them as soon as we can get a base down. So I might put a little temporary base around here. This is another one of them donation boxes like the top. I'll take the boiled water and I'll take the ammo. These are what the game provides to you. That's not what players are giving me. Now, I think I'm going to call the first episode there. We've done a lot of reading, a lot of story stuff on here. The next time I'm going to go into here, start the quest for this would be the Wasteland DLC. This was the first DLC in the game. And I do love Bessie here. She pretends she's a cow.
Exhalation of air through nostrils.
She thinks she's a cow and she moves. Yeah, very adorable. Love her. Don't ever shoot her. You won't survive very long. But yeah, we're going to end it here on the first episode, and on the next one we're going to do the questionnaire for the Wayward, and then we'll be heading down the road there to our first town. There's a little base over there we need to visit as well. That is going to be for the main quest. So we will be following the main quest mainly, but I want to do the Wasteland one until I can get the bow plan, and that will become my primary weapon then. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next episode.